What you don't see with your eyes, don't witness with your mouth. An unexamined faith is not worth having, for fundamentalism and uncritical certitude entail the rejection of one of the great human gifts, that of free will, of the liberty to make up our own minds based on evidence and tradition and reason. As soap is to the body, so laughter is to the soul. The wise man, even when he holds his tongue, says more than the fool when he speaks. Kindness is the highest form of wisdom. Don't ask for advice from someone who has the same problems as you. A person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the one who is doing it. Life is for the living, death is for the dead. Let life be like music and death a note unsaid. It is not your obligation to complete the work, but neither are you free to desist from it. When you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. That's where your power is. Words that come from the heart enter the heart. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. He who angers you conquers you. Do not be wise in words, be wise in deeds. A good heart is better than all the heads in the world. The wise inherit honor, but fools get only shame. Your fellow is your mirror. If your own face is clean, the image you perceive will also be flawless. But should you look upon your fellow man and see a blemish, it is your own imperfection that you are encountering. A truly rich man is one whose children run into his arms when his hands are empty. It takes both sides to build a bridge. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. Worry is like a rocking chair. It will give you something to do, but it won't get you anywhere. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. When you pray, move your feet. God is closest to those with broken hearts. The door that does not open, you must leave closed. A stitch in time saves 9. A man's manners are a mirror in which he shows his portrait. He who sows courtesy reaps friendship, and he who plants kindness gathers love. The only thing you take with you when you're gone is what you leave behind. Judge not your friend until you stand in his place. A clear conscience is a soft pillow. The wise person does at once what the fool does finally. Don't be sweet, lest you be eaten up. Don't be bitter, lest you be spewed out. It is not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. If you are not a better person tomorrow than you are today, what need have you for a tomorrow? You shall not stand idly by the blood of your neighbor. The world is saved by the breath of school children. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. When you teach your son, you teach your son's son. The reward of humility and the fear of the Lord is riches, honor, and life. A person should be very slow to pronounce judgment. An inch is a cinch, a yard is hard. The tongue has no bones but is strong enough to break a heart, so be careful with your words. Don't be so humble, you're not that great. Slander slays three people, the spoken against, the spoken to, and the speaker. What you learn is what you really know. All else is just information. Silence is the fence around wisdom. A good deed is its own reward. Patience is the key to paradise. When you pray, do not think about what you lack, but what you have. The heart knows 100,000 ways to speak. A soft answer turns away wrath. A happy heart makes the face cheerful. When God measures a man, he puts the tape around his heart, not his head. Worry often gives a small thing a big shadow. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. A closed mouth catches no flies. In the absence of bread, the hungry will eat sugar. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. When you add up the little successes, it turns out to be a great success. The wise person learns more from his enemies than the fool from his friends. From your parents, you learn love and laughter and how to put one foot in front of the other. But when books are opened, you discover you have wings. The heart of the wise inclines to the right, but the heart of the fool to the left. You can't control the wind, but you can adjust your sails. He who guards his mouth preserves his life. What you are is God's gift to you. What you become is your gift to God. Kindness is a free currency from a well that will never dry up. Even a poor man who takes care of his sick dog is rewarded in heaven. No one knows the weight of another's burden. From happiness to suffering is a step. From suffering to happiness is an eternity. The Torah is a commentary on the Book of Life. If you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. The best way to destroy your enemies is to make them your friends. Don't look for more honor than your learning merits. A clever person turns great troubles into little ones, and little ones into none at all. Your fellow man is your mirror. If your own face is clean, so will be the image you perceive. A father without a son is like a book without an ending. What comes from the heart goes to the heart. The doors of wisdom are never shut. Say little, do much.